Good evening, lovely tubers. White Mexican back again with another Market Watch Investments video for you guys today. Want to be reviewing some ultimate rares from some of the Astral and what do they call them? Not the things before OTS, but anyway, some really killer ultimate rares coming up for you guys and a couple little surprises at the end. So getting started with Astral Pack 1. This is going to be some flash price reviews. So there's going to be very few cards that I'm going to specifically go and actually do the actual core market value by actually clicking on the card itself. Just kind of want to give you a sample preview of these, flash right through the Astral Packs and what was the other ones called? Astral Pack and the Turbo Packs. So getting things kickstarted here with Astral Pack 1, Ultimate Tsukiyomi is ranging between 74 to about 88. We got Photon Thrasher between 30, roughly around 32 to 40. So, I mean, again, you guys are going to have to go back, and if you're interested in a card that I showcase here, you're going to have to go back and do a little bit more footwork and research yourself because, again, these fluctuation in prices get pretty variant, as you can see here. Debris Dragon, 42 to around 39. Some really cool super rares in this set, too. Moray agreed. I'm a big Atlantean Mermail player, and I always pack a 3-set of these. Only hollow foil of this card that we have in the TCG, so really great between around 5 and 3 bones. We got Kage Musha as a super rare. I believe this is the only hollow version of this tuner for Six Samurai. Six Samurai is a really great card in general, or set deck. I love that archetype a lot. It's roughly around 3-2 bones. Super rare terraforming. You know, we got secrets, which are really nice, and of course, ultimate rares. I do like this super rare personally because it is Astral Pack and is the very first Astral Pack, Astral Pack 1. That's roughly around 3 bones. We got Insector Centipede. You know, we got the structure deck coming up for Insectors. I was a really big Insector fan back in the day. Well, not back in Order and Chaos when they first came out, but as I got kind of broken up with the list, I kind of got more familiar with them and started to like them a lot more. Really cool artwork. Also roughly around 2 bones. Gates of the Underworld, super rare. We got the ultra rares from one of the legendary collection set. I believe it was 4 Joey's World, 4 or 3. Pretty sure it's 4 Joey's World if I'm not mistaken. So just some all-time really awesome. Gen X Undyne, of course, we got super rare here, which is sitting at roughly 2 bones. Super rare Heretic Dragon of Tefnuit, which is about a bone. They got an ultra rare reprint in dual power. And there is a super rare version of Scarecrow. It's not in this one though, but just all around, just an amazing, just really, really big blowout with Astral Pack 1. Moving on to Astral Pack 2, I did want to go specifically into Atlantean Dragoons. This is one of my all-time favorite ultimate rares. Again, I'm a huge Atlantean Mermail player. I love that deck a lot. And there's a Spanish one here going for about 95, and then the next one is about 98, and then trickles up to about 100 plus. 4 pages on the market. There is a couple different versions now. I know not too long ago we got a common reprint. I've actually been trying to hunt down a playset of Dragoons myself personally. Of course, I want the ultimates, but they're just ungodly expensive right now. Well, 100 is not. It's actually pretty low. 100s are pretty low. You can see the average here between 85 to 112 here, but just right now, I'm just not really willing to drop the cash right now, even though that is, these never really go down. I mean, they always stay kind of really close to the $100 mark. But the super rares are just so cheap, they're like $1 to $3 for super rares. I'd rather just play with super rares. Plus, I don't have to worry about messing up my ultimate rares. That's my thing. I really don't like to really play, but again, I mean, I really do love Atlanteans a lot. So I mean, I definitely I'm collecting the deck in high rarity. As far as me playing a $100 ultimate rare out of 3 of, not necessarily going to be my thing, but definitely collected to hold in a binder and make it look pretty in a binder or something. But 3 bones for first edition super is really not that bad. And then of course there's this common, which is nothing, which is But yeah, I would definitely go for the super rare personally. I'm going to go ahead and dip into Astral Pack 2 and review the gems from that set really quick for you guys. While that's loading, I'm going to go ahead and just shoot through Astral Pack 3. Of course, we have the infamous Ultimate Rare Tenki Formation. I think with Tribe Brigade / Zoo / whatever's going on with this kind of Beast Warrior or Beast stuff or whatever it is, this is seeing some exponential growth. It's between 115, 116. Atlantean Marksman is about 45 to 70. That's a huge price differential. So really curious on that one. You got Maystroke, which is about 12, 15. You got Abyss Grunde, however you pronounce that, between 2 or 3. Of course, as a super rare. This is a really, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this is like a really old Gen 1 card that reprinted as a super, which is pretty cool. And we got some Spellbook supers, some Noble Knight supers, got Serene super, which is like under $1. And I really love these old school flip insect cards. Pretty cool. Zombie insects. Try to make a deck over that like a long time ago back in the day. Really fun stuff. Alright, so let's see where Astral Pack 2 is at as this loads up. Alright, it's taking forever, so we're going to go ahead and move to Astral Pack 4, which has the infamous Maxi, of course. Ban list came and went. Maxi was not on it, but, fret not. It will come off the list eventually, hopefully to 1, then eventually get a little lifted a little bit higher off the list. This is always ungodly expensive. An amazing card. I personally prefer the first edition Secret original prints for personally, but Maxi, 400, roughly around 400 bones. Necro Valley between 60, 64. Dandelion about 50, 53. This was the set I was talking about. Astral Pack 4 has super swift scarecrows. I think this is a highly underrated card. I think this is a really awesome hand trap. It's about 3-4 bones, and we got super rare Gale, which is actually gone up pretty significantly, actually. Remember this being like under a bone for the longest time. It's roughly almost around 4 now. 3-4. Crimson Blader, really cool old synchro. It's about 2-3. Soul Drain. This is a really great card too. And I think this is like one of the higher rarities. I don't know if there's an ultra rare print of this or not, but really cool Astral Pack stuff. Astral Pack and Turbo Pack and OTS Pack, all that, even supers, even when they first come out, they're really cheap, but it's really, they're harder to get than normal supers, so, I personally appreciate them. Astral Pack 4, again, super, Consecrated Light, it's about a bone, and, so pretty good stuff in Astral Pack 4. Let's trickle back to Astral Pack 2. Of course, we got Dragoons, got Spellbook of Power, ranging between 41, 39. We got Photon Polyoperative, which is about 14, 15. We got Heavy Infantry, super rares, ranging around 4. I think this is a really cool card. Kind of reminds me of Drag Down to the Grave, just kind of a little Pixie in the hand. Super rare. It's roughly around 2-ish. What else we got in here? Super rare Ground, which is a really big deal because I think there's an ultra rare reprint from one of the Legendary Collections as well. And Sky Scout. Name change. Alright, so moving on to Astral Pack 5, we have Pot of Duality, an amazing old school draw power card, and still used today, really great. Between 150 172, we have Yamato for Boojins, ranging between 43 52. We got Cowboy. This has gone up a lot. This should be like 15 bones. It's around 31 42 now. You got super rare. I didn't know this came as a super rare. I knew it was like a special edition super rare. I didn't know it came as Astral Pack super rare. I'm a really big Light Swarm fan, so this is pretty cool. Between 3 and 5 on that. We have Abyss Spike, which is about 2, 3. And this is a pretty cool old synchro card. Or actually, this thing's for XYZs, I believe. But it's about a bone for Star Drawing. Some pretty cool stuff for that. Moving on to Astral Pack 6, we got the legendary infamous Tour Guide on World. I regret so terribly selling these. I had a play set of these that I bought for, I think, 30, I want to say, I think $30, $40 each, and then sold them for like 90 plus, about 90 a piece, and now they're almost like, they're like 175, 200 plus, 209, because they're completely lifted off the list now, and amazing. I personally do. I mean, I like these now that I don't have them. I guess I kind of appreciate them more, and I really kind of want to get some more ultimate rares. But I really do enjoy the first edition secrets. Extreme Victory first edition secrets are kind of like Maxi. I really like secrets. I mean, this looks nice too, but it is what it is. Big Eye, highest rarity we got in the TCG for Big Eye here is about 60, 56. We have Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, which looks really cool. I love Ultimate Rare Trap cards. About 25. We have Myramelio, how you pronounce that? Can't read English today. But about 4 bones for the super rare. About 2 bones for Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. We got Inferni Break, which is 2/3. And we got the Wyvern. We got these ultra rare reprints in one of the Battles of Legends set. But these are still cool. I would much rather prefer these because they're older and harder to get than the ultra reprints. So these I would not pass over these. These are still, they come in and out of the meta, and they're really fun cards to play. Of course, we got super rare Beasts, which I'm really curious. I wonder if did Beast get? I know it got. I'm pretty sure it got an ultra rare. That's really cool that it got an Astral Pack. Super rare. I want to say I know that the majority of the Shaddoll stuff got reprinted as an ultra rare in one of the Battles of Legends. I don't know if Beast got the same treatment. I personally would prefer the super anyway, again, because it's older and there's just less in print, harder to get. And yes, so Heroes Revenge, that was the set that the majority of them got their ultra reprints. So really cool stuff. I'm a really big Shaddoll fan, so awesome on that. Astral Pack 7. We have Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, between 37 and 41. Castel sitting between 35 and 36. Spell Shattering Arrow is about 12, 17 bones. We got some supers here. Wow, this common, if you have this, Pudding Cess, apparently this common is like around 8 bones, only 8 listings, so some pretty good money if you want to push that off. And we have Scarm here, so all the Burning Abyss, for the most part, the majority of the Burning Abyss got completely unlocked in this December 2020 list, so I'm really surprised that Scarm didn't go up. I think this was at 2, wasn't it? Anyway, it's around 3-ish bones. Satellar Knights, really love Satellar Knights. We have Kalhai and Altair here, which are roughly around 2-3 bones. We got the super rare version of Ravine, but we have secret rares, so it's not really too much of a big deal. And it's gonna be pretty much it for that set. Moving on to Astral Pack 8, we got the legendary Trishula, Dragon Barrier, the dragon of the Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, a whopping 171 to 186 bones. Incredible price value with 29 listings. I'm really surprised. There's the DT Ultra Rare, and of course original secrets, which really are the DTs are. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how much the DT is. I'd have to look that up, the DT Ultra, but I would much rather prefer the DT Ultra, and I'm really curious if the DT Ultra is less or more expensive than this Ultimate Rare. And this Ultimate Rare looks nice, but I got a big thing for DT. DT really is a big passion of mine, so I definitely go for the DT Ultra. But an incredible market value in this. 171, 186 is incredible. MST is about 75, 77. Of course, we have the Haunted Mine Ghost Gold, which I like a lot. I think we have a couple different versions of Secret Rare. I know we have at least one Secret Rare print of the MST, which looks really great too. And of course, you got the original OG Magic Ruler First Edition Ultras, which really go for a nice price. Fiendish Chain is around 20 to 25. We got Graph sitting at, this definitely had a great price fluctuate after the ban list, between 6, 8. Machine Dupe, that's just a common, it's not really a big deal on that. Cosmo Town, super rare, I believe this is the highest version of this. I think it's like a gold ultra or something like that, but crap gold. About 2. Lose 1 turn, there's an ultra of this, so not really too much of a big deal. And it's all gonna be in Astral Pack 8. And moving on to this is gonna be Turbo Pack Booster 1. We got the infamous Judgment Dragon again. I'm a huge Lightsworn fan. I really, really love Lightsworns a lot. And let's see. Wow, the super rare version. This is just another example of just a really, really big price and fluctuation here between 17 and 40. What a differentiation, right? For the super rare versions of Whirlwind, Kraybons. Again, insane, but between 6 and 40. So it's pretty incredible fluctuation here. We got Doomcal between 5 and 20. And we got some other rare stuff here. It's pretty cool. Pretty solid set. All right, Turbo Pack Booster 2. We have the super rare Foolish Burials between 63 and, again, these price differentials are crazy. You guys will definitely have to go back and investigate this a little bit further. But between 63 and 178 for Foolish Burial. Ultra Chaos Sorcerer is about between 55 123. Ultimate Rare Gladiator Beast Hieroglynos 48.56. Got some other super between Magical Dimension. Apparently this is like 30-40. It's a lot for a super rare. We have Gravekeeper's Assailant around 10. Beckoning Light, which is about 4. There's also an ultra reprint, I believe, from Legendary Collections 4 or 3. I can't remember which one it is. So really great stuff on that. Moving on, Turbo Pack Booster 3, we got Caius between 60 and 67. We got Rescue Cat, 41 to 52. Morphotronic Cell Phone between 6 and 13. We got the Ultra Rare Dark Grepher, which I really think is not that much of a big deal because we have, the original Secrets, which is really nice, and a couple different, supers too. But, 8, 11... Next is going to be Turbo Pack Booster 4. I really want this Ultimate Rare. Like, Tragodia is an old school hand trap. It's a Dark Fiend. I'm a big Dark World player, and I love Dark World stuff. Any kind of Dark Fiend stuff, pretty cool theme stuff. And I really wish I would have pulled the trigger on these when they were like around 50. I mean, it does say low as 42, so maybe it's trickled down. But there are only 22 listings, which is kind of, it is what it is. This thing has like 4 effects, I think. It has a lot of cool effects, a lot of different effects, and it just reminds me of like a giant like ant spider thing. It's really cool looking. But yeah, between 42 and 90, around 40, between 40 and 80 for Super Diva. We got Compulsory, which is about 45, 46. Godham's Call Ultra is like 17, 20. And then we got a couple other supers here. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this. Next is going to be Turbo Pack Booster 5. Got Colossal Fighter. I actually have a playset of these. These actually look really cool. Remember back in the day, this was used in Six Samurais. And it's cool. This kind of like reminds me of like, especially like the orbs and the armor and stuff. It reminds me of like Frieza from like DBZ or something. That's kind of what I think about. Between 23 and 31, Six Samurai United. I think it's, the original Super Rare. I think it just got reprinted again, but the original Turbo Pack Super Rare is 10, 20. Ultra Dark Hole between 6 and 13. Snowman Eaters is around 7, 9. And also, this is pretty cool. This is something that kind of stands out probably the most out of this set. I really like this Colossal Fighter a lot. But so Puppet Plant is something I mentioned quite a bit ago, and it's had kind of some hype here and there throughout some of the YouTubers, and they've showcased it, kind of in the corners of dark here and there. But this is a really good hand trap, I think, and this is the high variety we currently have. We don't have any hollow fills of this. There's just, I think, 1 or 2 common variants, and then this Turbo Pack Rare, which is still insanely cheap. It's like under a bone, well, roughly around bone, 2 bones if you want to factor in shipping. But, you can stack if you do some fat stacks here. 3 pages, and it's just, under the circumstances, it can be, I guess a change of heart to a certain extent. Really cool artwork, too. So just wanted to mention that really quick. Dark Arm Dragon is insanely expensive right now. We're talking about Turbo Pack Booster 6 is the ultimate rare, highest rarity we have. Of course, there's the OG secrets, and we have a couple different, Battles of Legends secrets, which actually are some fantastic, healthy, affordable alternatives. The Battles of Legends secret rares just look fantastic, if not even better, because they have the updated rarities with like the attribute being hollow foiled out. It's really cool. And the level stars as well. But then, of course, I think it's the Phantom Darkness was the original set this dawned out of as a secret. Of course, the collectability and age, that's going a lot for the first editions. But the ultra rare here is dawning between 300 and 343. So this, just like Trishula, is just had some like exponential growth, like insane. I guess Trishula wasn't quite that expensive, but yes, Dark Arm Dragon Ultra Rare is a very, very high price. For some reason, the super version of Mass Dragon is like between 22 and 34. Fishborg Blaster super rares between 32, 34. We got Ultra Sangan going for a pretty good price, 15 to around 28. Quick Draws is super between 18 and 26. Changes appearance between 2 and 7. And that's going to be all for that. Moving on here, we got Alley of Justice Catastor, of course. So now there is dual terminal rares of this, which I actually do want to go in after I kind of do a showcasing on this set, because I personally prefer the dual terminal rares. Again, I really love dual terminals. You know, Konami stopped manufacturing dual terminals. Dual terminals went bye-bye. Eventually, I really think they're going to be big in the collector's market because they're just not being manufactured anymore, and it's safe to say that the majority of players really appreciate and like dual terminal foiling. You can't deny this Ultimate looks gorgeous, though. It's between 15 and 33. X-Saber Paschal is between 10 and 17. We got Ultra Book of Moon just sitting at 13, 15. And that's pretty much all I really see in this set. Really quick, I want to dip into Catastor and take a peek at what the DT rares are looking at. There's also Hidden Arsenal Secret Rares, the original prints, which, you know, you can't go wrong with Secret Rares. Secret Rares are always really nice, but we know when you have a DT and an Ultimate, it's always going to be, you know, a couple levels down. I'm really surprised. So the DT here is between like $1 to $2. This is insanely cheap. This is insanely cheap. If not anything, this is probably like the MVP showcasing card of this market watch, just because this card's so good and so cheap. And again, I think this is just a perfect example of something that the market is just really not paying attention to right now. So Ultra Super Secret pretty much has like every version. The preview one, of course, you know, is unattainable. No one really has preview stuff. But the dual terminal one rare, this card is great, and it used to be such a staple back in the day. I guess it, you know, over time, yes, definitely has been watered down, slowed down a little bit, but this is still there's a lot of cards that, you know, a lot of decks that aren't dark eccentric. There is a lot of dark decks out there, but this is, you know, it's just really good, and it's really cheap, and it's dual terminal. So that's all I'm gonna say about this. I'm not gonna be a broken record, but I mean, this is like 2 bones. And look, there's Nonstop Gaming has a stack of 49, 3 pages available. This is really good. I really recommend that you guys get at least a playset of this, because it's just, you know, good all the way around. Good card. All right, for some reason this is loading. I'm not really sure what this was. I guess this was supposed to be like the next set or something. What am I looking at here? Was this Secret Rares, or I'm not really sure what I was trying to show you guys with that. So, all right. So last thing is going to be Effect Veiler. I really think so. I know, you know, Ash and Impermanence and Evenly Matched, and there's all this, you know, Nibiru, and there's all these great hand traps nowadays. I've been playing online a little bit. I've been messing around with kind of like a Chaos / Invoked / Shaddoll variant. Really cool, really quick, fun deck. And I've been taking in a playset of Veilers, because I run Black Luster Soldier, and, you know, just kind of have, you know, some lights, some extra lights, taking some lights, and just have some control from the hand trap vantage. And this card's been working out really fantastically, and we just have so many amazing rarities. And we got the Starlight rare. Personally, I think this is extremely ugly, but, you know, some collectors, not me, not the White Mexican, but you know, some people collect Starlight stuff. They think it looks nice, but it is, you know, 500 between a 565. The Ultimate rare, of course, is the real gem. I think this is insane that the Starlight rare is literally like almost like triple of the Ultimate rare. Like, I would always rather have an Ultimate rare, even an unlimited Ultimate rare, over, which is crazy because I never really mess with any kind of unlimited personally, but I just don't know how anyone, I mean, again, player preference, but I personally I think the Ultimate looks superior in every single way in aesthetics as opposed to the Starlight rare, and it's literally like 1/3 of the price, which is pretty crazy. So I actually really want to look into the Ultimate rares of this. So the original ultra rares from Duelist Revolution between 7 and 12, you got this crap and crappier. Duelist Saga, I think this is highly underrated. Well, anything under 5, I think 5 between 3 is just a fantastic price point. Again, Duelist Saga, much like Duel Terminal, it was a set that was manufactured and it's just unique on its own merit alone because it hasn't been reproduced. Like these like lightsaber bar foilings has not been reproduced here in the TCG, and I don't even think the OCG even has that rarity at all, if I'm not mistaken. So really great stuff. Definitely one of the higher end, well, lower value but higher end in rarity in my personal opinion. But I definitely would not. When one of my favorites is the super rare, the Order Chaos super rare promo, which is between $2-4. You know, I have tons of these. I proc these all the time. I love my hand traps and super rares because, you know, hand traps come in a lot of great rarities, again, like Starlight, Ultimate, whatever have you. But when you're playing and you're dueling in these games and all that, you don't want to mess your cards up. And that's just kind of some white Mexican theory for you. Like, I really do tend to run the majority of my hand traps, if not all my hand traps, in super rare because pretty much all the hand traps come in super rare print. And they still look nice. They're still foiled. And, you know, if you play with them and they become lightly played, or, you know, it's not really a big deal because they're not too terribly expensive. Did want to come back and take a look at the ultimate prices for Veiler. But the last card I wanted to showcase, which I kind of forgot about because this kind of came out, you know, the Gold Sarco tins wasn't really playing very much at all during this year. This was kind of a military transition year for me in 2019. And this is just a really good card. And of course, you know, the Charmers structure deck, whatever came out that no one really cared about, came out and, you know, produced a common, which is a couple bones. But, you know, no one's going to want a common as opposed to this Prismatic Secret. You know, gorgeous, really, really great artwork. An amazing effect. Someone actually procced this against me. I was playing earlier online, and someone actually beat me with this because they whipped this out and they negated my window so they could do full combo, and it was just... pretty legendary, and I just completely forgot about this card. And again, this card used to be so expensive. It was like 14-15 bones, and now it has a, you know, crap common reprint, and you can pretty much drop in half, which is really great for all of us, you know, who don't have it. Me personally, I need to get a playset of this, and it's 7 bones now, which again is kind of an uncomfortable price point when, you know, you're not really going to buy this at 1. You're going to get this at 3, in, you know, my personal opinion. But, you know, it's a lot better than what it was before the reprint. So really awesome card. And let's see if this is going to load. What is going on here? What is this? Alright, so Ultimate Rare Effect Veiler, Duelist Revolution. Again, my personal favorite print. Starting market price is going to be around roughly 131 for unlimited near mints. And then it quickly jumps up, well, not quickly, but then it goes to about 200 at the bottom of the first 2 pages. Only 2 pages on the market here in TCG Player. First edition is donning almost a 300 price point. So yeah, about half, roughly around half of the Starlight rare at 265, 285 as a 3 stack. So really great stuff. That's all I have for you guys today. Yu-Gi-Oh has been part of my life for almost 2 decades. I have Facebook. The link is going to be below. Please add me, message me. I would love to hear from each and every one of you guys. Yu-Gi-Oh is just, you know, it's a big passion of mine. I love so many different aspects about this game, and I hope you guys are making some fantastic Yu-Gi-Oh investments yourself. This has been a showcasing by The White Mexican, and I will see you in the next video.